Okay, so I'm back for day 137 of my Kiala Greens regimen, and I'm just going to tell you about some of the things that I've noticed after taking it this long. So, if you remember me from my day 3 video, and I'll tag it in the description, you already know that I'm a pharmacist and I'm very skeptical about things that I put in my body, except for, the stuff like food and alcohol and things like that. You already know that, okay? I already admitted that I'm not the best when it comes to my nutrition right now. Since day 3, I have made some changes. But I got a 2 year old. I am struggling with, emotional eating. I'm struggling with not having time to prepare good meals. And I'm working on that, okay? I get it. But because I'm a pharmacist, like I'm real skeptical about taking stuff, especially supplements. Only because I've studied them so much, all right? But the bloating issues that I were having were so extreme that I decided to give it a try anyway. I think one of the most embarrassing things about the postpartum period is how your body changes. And even though, you might, you had the baby and your stomach is supposed to have went down, now you're dealing with maybe some gut issues and constipations and stuff that you just weren't dealing with before. So I've been walking around still looking like I'm 6, 7 months pregnant, after having just some regular meal. So I decided to try it because I'm tired of walking around looking like a fat ass bitch. Like my baby is 2. It's not an excuse anymore. So I tried it and this is day 137 and I've been keeping a journal and writing down in my planner what the effects were because I noticed that there's not a lot of people who are giving reviews long term about what they've experienced. So let me crack open my book and I'll just tell you what I found, okay? So let's see. Day 1. Definitely day 1, the first thing you're going to notice is, of course, the taste. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, as somebody who likes food and drink, okay, Kiala is the best tasting greens that I've ever tried. I'm not going to lie. Most of green supplements will taste like grass. And I already told y'all that I like to eat, okay? I like to eat good. I like things that taste good. And I would have been quit if Kiala greens tasted like grass. Matter of fact, I'm going to stand by this. And no, I still have not tried this, but it tastes like you could add some vodka to this and sit by the pool with it, okay? Now, by day, I want to say like 10 or so is when I started noticing the differences in how my body felt bloating wise and how it felt when I didn't take it. Now, first of all, I'm going to put this disclaimer out there, okay? If you have ADD like me, you already know that it's hard to do the same thing every single day. Like routines and things, just. So I'm coming at you from the perspective of somebody that, took Kiala Greens for like 12 days and then stopped for like 3 or 4 days, got her ass kicked with the belly bloating, all right, and promptly went back to doing what I was supposed to do. The difference in my bloating when I do not take this stuff, when I don't take my Kiala Greens, is just wild. Just like a few weeks ago, right? Valentine's Day. My fiance and I went out to a really nice dinner. I was trying to be all sexy, had on a really nice dress, okay? I had lamb chops, I had asparagus, and I had like 2 drinks. And literally by the time that we got to the car, like I was back to looking 7 months pregnant. I'd been off my routine for a few days, and I knew right then and there it was time for me to go back. And I already said, like I said before, so don't jump at me in the comments. I already know I need to change some things up with my diet, working with a nutritionist, working with my doctor, all those things, okay? But this right here, Kiala Greens, is making sure that in the meantime, I'm not walking around looking like a bloated whale. Now, let me go to my planner real quick so I can go to some of the later days. So, at about day, I want to say like 39, I noticed that my skin was brighter. Okay, and I will say here's a good one too. On day like 47, my toddler came home with a cold. Now, a toddler with a cold could mean like literal hell for the rest of the house. Normally, it's almost guaranteed that mama is going to get sick too. All right, that's one of the worst things about having a toddler is they pick up everything and they bring it back home. but I didn't catch it, which is probably like one of maybe 2 times in my 12, 13 years of being a mother that I had a sick child and I didn't get sick. And the only thing that I've changed is taking my Kiala greens every day. That's it. So I don't know about you, but I call that a win. That's a win. So again, I've been taking it for a while now, and I just wanted to hop on and share my results. I'm gonna keep taking it. If you have any questions about it or anything else that you want to know about it, leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. It's now a part of my life. It helps while I'm working on the other things. Again, I'm still trying to, deal with the bloating and those gut issues. But, I've been pretty happy thus far about the results that I've seen.